2-1 to Spurs. Here we go. I mean, did you see that game going that way? I mean, did you think that we both predicted 2-1, but do you think that we were going to be sat back for like the first half and then like come back second half? Or
do you know what? I didn't. I thought it would probably be a 2-0 us, and then maybe they'd get one back or something. I didn't think it would be like how it was, which was the last, I'd say 35 minutes of that game was probably the most passionate I've been about a Spurs game since maybe the early bits of Mourinho, probably. Like, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time
since I was like, yeah.
Do you know what? That second half performance is why I'm a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
God damn it! Yeah. No, that kind of lung-busting, like, off the cuff. I mean, obviously you want to see a polished performance with a lot of energy and, like, you know, clinical, but we needed some change in that second half. And it went very frantic. And I remember saying at the time, I said, this is what we need. We need this kind of like almost FA Cup style.
Yes.
To kind of catalyse something else, to change something.
Yeah.
And every player just somehow got a rocket up the arse, didn't they?
It's true. Yeah. I don't know what he said to them at half time.
Yeah.
But, it did the trick, didn't it?
Because every player was playing like life was on the line.
Yeah. And do you know what? Shout out to the back three, because I don't think they actually put a foot wrong today. Even with Reguilon for the...
I mean, it's difficult to know who to blame for that. I mean, Emerson got turned for their first goal.
But second half, they didn't put a foot wrong.
Second half, the energy, the desire was there. And that's the kind of performances you used to see at home, like White Hart Lane. You used to see a lot of those kind of performances, didn't you?
Yeah.
And
definitely.
we haven't really seen that since we kind of moved stadium, I don't think. But that was that there. And Conte was whipping up the crowd.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We haven't really seen that kind of real lung-busting...
No, and do you know
energy.
what it is? Look, Conte is not going to be able to wave a magic wand and make these players brilliant or make these players do what he wants them to do.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to see was at least some energy and desire, which we didn't get in the first half.
We didn't see that.
But Conte managed to produce that out of them in the second half.
What do you think he said? What happened? What happened? Answers on a postcard.
You all have ketchup on the...
Do you know what? I don't even know. I'm not even sure whether that was a concept. I just think there was like a couple of bookings in that second half, and it went a little bit like... It just went a little bit... It went a bit feisty. It went a little bit feisty, and then I think that it just kind of like got the mojo back in the team.
They were fouling us all through the first half. Yeah. And I think they couldn't do that in the second half because they got, 3 yellow cards or something? So, yeah.
I would have to say, I think in the first half, I think Kane was probably, I would say, edged player-wise, was one of the better players in the first half.
Kane was.
And I actually think Dyer was the unsung hero of that game. I think Dyer actually was driving forwards with the ball a lot of the time. Don't think he put a foot wrong.
Yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken, I actually thought he had a good game. And then, of course, second half, we dominated the ball, and I actually thought that, every player started to look good, didn't they?
Yeah. There was a lot of, I was kind of, lambasting Højbjerg, Reguilon, even more a little bit in the first half, but then second half, they were all pretty good.
Second half. I mean, Moura put in 3 great balls, and if Kane finishes that easy chance...
More sexual over
the more sexual club, would have been got going on that. I mean, if the forwards had their shooting boots on, Moura would have had 3 assists today. It's just a shame they couldn't have tucked their chances away. For me, Moura was the best of the second half.
He got an assist today, though, didn't he?
He did get an assist in the end, yeah. But Højbjerg and Reguilon as goal scorers as well. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's insane. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think, I've got to be honest, just to take it down a notch, I'm happy that we won, but I do think that goal totally papers over Højbjerg's performance.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
I think he was one of probably our worst player today, actually.
Yeah, I actually agree.
I can't think of anyone that was worse. Reguilon was probably worse in the first half, or maybe
they gave man of the match, and Sky, they gave Reguilon man of the match.
Yes, mad.
I thought he was poor. I thought him and Højbjerg were very poor first half.
But then Reguilon, he was a bit better in the second half. Yeah. Højbjerg was still making bad passes. I thought both of us sighed at certain passes that he was making.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think, look, I'm saying this now. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
I want Skip in that midfield and Højbjerg as a squad option.
Really? You think that?
That's how I feel, honestly. Now,
what? Just based on based on what? The last 2-3 games.
This season.
Yeah, but only the last 2-3 games he's been like
this
that.
whole season.
No, he's had a good start, Højbjerg. They both have.
Højbjerg has looked terrible when Skip hasn't been there. And Skip has made him look good, in my opinion. That's how I feel, anyway.
All right. Anything else to say about this game? I mean, they dominated the... Leeds were dominating us, weren't they? And we were, like, hanging on a little bit. And to be fair, like, they went 1-0 up. Emerson got turned across the face of goal. And, yeah, I mean, they deserved that, I guess, from, you know... They got the run of play, didn't they, in the first half?
Yeah, they were vastly superior in every aspect. It's just good that they don't have any dangerous players.
Yeah.
If they had Kane and Son playing up top for them,
they would have roasted us.
3-0 up, yeah.
And then second half, you know, what a turnaround. It just went very kind of off the cuff. And Conte was actually giving this to the crowd. And then suddenly the whole crowd was singing and everyone got a lift.
I love that.
The Conte passion was just very infectious, very contagious. And we were very aggressive all the way to the last minute, I think, there.
Yeah.
And I loved that second. I just got the love back.
Definitely, 100%. That last 35, 40 minutes, I'd say, amazing.
Yeah.
Even
that
down
fire.
to the set up, like bringing someone
even
back
the throw-ins.
You guys go back and look at the watch along. Yeah. We cheered.
We were cheering throw-ons and everything,
like it was a bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Goal.
Oh, it was great having Josh in, and that second half, it was good. It was good fun, you know. It brought back the love a little bit. So yeah, I think that's kind of it, isn't it? Anything else you want to add to that?
Not really. Just I hope Conte gets a bit more time to work with the players now, and get his ideas across, because this was clearly, to me, it was we won through passion, and we won through wanting to win and desire. There was no. This wasn't Conte pulling the strings.
This wasn't a Conte performance, wasn't it?
Conte ball.
No, because I was actually hoping and predicting like more of a polished performance where it's a lot more structured and balanced.
Yeah, but actually, I haven't had any time with them.
No, I know, exactly. But ironically, what won us the game is where it went the opposite of that, where it went very off the cuff, where we were kind of like nicking the balls back in like when Leeds were in a dangerous area, and then somehow like getting on the break and then finding little pockets of space and stuff like that. Yeah. It went very, very off the cuff, which somehow we.
I will say though, we could have had another 2 goals, and I don't even remember another chance for them properly. Yeah, like they had a few shots from distance, but they didn't really have any clear-cut chances. We could have had 2 or 3 other goals today. Like Kane should have buried that chance. Son had that chance, didn't he? Oh yeah, but he tried to cross it, didn't he? And it was a deflection that hit the bar. Yeah. But still, yeah. So that's it. That's our post-match analysis. We're really happy with that 2-1. Love the passion, love the desire, and Conte. I just love seeing him on the sidelines. He was there non-stop, 90 minutes, geeing up the team, geeing up the fans. Conductor. Oh, it's the complete antithesis to Nuno. You know, just standing there with his arms crossed, you know. So I love to see that. Come on, get yourself on the fan show. Let's hear it. Come on. Let's have some good times on the post-match fan show. Come on, let's have it. We'll be here to field your calls. So get in there now. We're going to have a little break. Josh is going to go for his 3rd dyer of the evening. And we'll see you in the post-match. We'll see you there.